So I've come down with my family to the HMCS Ojibwa Submarine here in Port Burwell, down by Lake Erie. It's going to be exciting to see what life is like aboard a submarine.
Cold War, here we go.
We're going to go in here. Something I want you to keep in mind is I am 5'2". Anybody my height or smaller, it's going to be great on the inside. You're going to have a ball. Those of you taller than me, which is most people, you'll be doing a little bit of this as we go through. Most submarines will only last 20 years, just because going up and down all the time plays havoc on the steel. If you think about the pressure change in the submarine. Okay, we're going to go on, I think. Get out of the wind.
How thick is the steel?
There's actually two hulls. So there's an inner hull and an outer hull.
Okay.
And the inner hull is about an inch and a quarter, and the outer hull is about an inch and a half.
Okay.
And then depending on where you are in the sub, the space between the two hulls is anywhere from 0 to about 2 feet. Has anyone been on a submarine before?
Nope. We're going on the Ojibwa submarine now. This is pretty cool.
It's not diesel, but it's the oil. We're about to go into a war situation, which was not her job, as I explained. She was just sort of a spy. So the bottom two usually had torpedoes, and they called them fish, and that's because the bottom two are the easiest to load. Each of these torpedoes, and this is a replica of size, not weight. This is a Mark 48 example, weighs 3,500 pounds each. There are pictures of guys. They put little mattresses in the torpedo cradles there. Now, someone said maybe they stored food in here. And number two held beer. Ian, he was telling me like this incredible system they use for beer, because it clearly meant a lot to them. They would stack them 3 cases high, put the last set of beer on something with wheels, like a little trolley, hook a rope behind it, then they would stack 3 cases high all the way to the front of the torpedo tube, and when they used one, they just pull the rope forward and get the beer from the back. So, all the space was used, no wasted space.
Genius.
Typical crew on Ojibwa was anywhere from 60 to 70 men. A lot of pressure in here, very little insulation in this particular room, so if you were in the Arctic or the North Atlantic, you could actually see ice start to form on the sides and be able to touch it. We don't know specifically how deep they could go. On average, we're looking at about 500 feet. And actually, a lot of people are like, oh, how deep can the sub go? Well, the answer is the bottom. Any boat can go to the bottom. The difference is that subs go back up again. And that's why submariners, when you talk to them, they're like, yeah, we're way better than those surface guys, because our boat comes back up again.
Leaving that area. Ojibwa submarine. I just went for a tour on that. Unfortunately, we couldn't take pictures or videos in most of the submarine due to Cold War era secrets. It's really too bad because it was pretty cool.
Anyone sleeps while on a plane. For me, the anticipation of landing in a new destination is too high. When I step off a plane, I get the same